Hey y'all, this is Taryn Talks. I'm Taryn. Let's get into The Never Met Season 2, Episode 5. Okay, so it opens up with Charlie FaceTiming with her mom, who is obviously the person who's watching her newborn. Okay, cool. Anyways, it then goes to Irvin. He's sitting here talking to some of the cast in the kitchen. He's talking about, he looks like real perturbed. Like he looks really irritated. He's talking to the castmates in the kitchen about Alicia very negatively.
You weaponize your health against me. You weaponize any. You know what I'm saying? It's all weaponization.
Anyway, so she walks in, and I can't remember if Brandon was already in the kitchen, but anyway, Brandon, he's in there, and he actually apologized to Alicia for, you know, coming at her the way he came at her the day before about getting in his business and blah blah blah. And it was genuine. It seemed very genuine. Alicia, she accepted it. Everything was cool. Irvin is like, you know, hey, can we talk? So Irvin and Alicia go outside to talk, and thank God he basically breaks it up. He's like, you know, hey, like I don't think we mesh, you know. I think this is pretty much a waste of time. Like we need to just leave, go our separate ways, blah blah blah, right? And she pretty much agrees. She agrees. Like it's obvious. Everyone can see that they're not happy. He says that he thinks she doesn't like him, which I'm just like, I don't think she like him. I don't think she like him. I don't really think it had anything to do with her being traditional. I don't think she really liked him. He ain't even done yet. So he then continues on, and it's like,
right before I came here, I got a phone call. It was my ex-girlfriend.
you know, the day before I came here, my ex, she gave me a call. She called me out of the blue and blah blah blah. And I was thinking to myself like it was a sign from God and blah blah blah. And I'm thinking like, okay, you know what, you doing too much now. As soon as he started with, oh, my ex called, I'm like, he's so petty.
You tried to one-up me. That's why you told me it was unnecessary, and you did it as a dig to hurt me.
You are obviously just trying to get a rise at her. You're trying to piss her off, which he did successfully.
Toxic, 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 toxic.
Yep. Have a good one.
He then says, oh, you know, I would say, you know, maybe we can be friends, but honestly, I don't want to be your friend. And I'm just like, Irvin, really? Really? Like, you are so immature. You're annoying as well. Like, it's just petty as fuck. Like, just be done with it and go. And she gave him a reaction, which he wanted.
I needed to get some sort of reaction from her, and, you know, I got what I wanted.
Anyway, he goes to tell the rest of the house, and then all of a sudden, his ex story, like, somehow switches up. He's like, oh, wait, no, she didn't call me. She liked one of my photos.
No, she didn't call me. She ended up liking a picture of me and my sister, because my sister just got engaged and stuff. I took that as, like God is telling me something.
Irvin, picking up the phone and actually dialing someone's number or looking through the contacts, especially someone you haven't talked to in a long time, is completely different than just scrolling, and happen to see somebody's photo and double tapping it. Like, come on. Get out of here. You knew that girl didn't call you when you told Alicia that. You know she didn't call you. And anyway, apparently the rest of the house, like Cinco and Jamie Foxx, they weren't even buying it anyway. They were just like pretty much laughing at him afterwards.
I start seeing that you're trying to stop me from talking to other people. That's weird to me. Like, don't try to make me seem like a bad guy when I'm
like, it was just doing too much. But it confirms, obviously, they could see through his bullshit too. Like, he was just an over emotional man, very over emotional. They saw their goodbyes, and everyone is like, you know, I've really grown from this, and I really feel like I developed more of my emotional intelligence.
I feel like I've grown a lot more mature, more of emotional intelligence.
Well, you are just the same person you were when you first came in there. You ain't grown from nothing. Anyway, after they leave, Jamie asks, I think it was Brittany and Charlie, like, hey, like, who do you think anybody else is gonna leave? And if so, who? And Brittany's like, oh, possibly Kiki and Brandon, you know, if they don't get that shit together. And she also hints that her and Ty might be leaving too if he don't step it up as well.
If you're having that conversation today, you should make it so that y'all do, or you're just gonna keep wasting time.
And I'm sorry, like, I find it real funny that this man is over here suggesting that she talk to him when he could barely even talk to Charlie. Like, boy, bye. Over here saying F no, and you told her you said yes. Like, I don't care if he was tipsy, drunk. I don't care. I'm side-eyeing Jamie Foxx, okay, for the rest of the season. I'm side-eyeing. Anyways, later on, they have this improv date activity where they go to this improv studio downtown LA. Everyone forms a circle, and they have a certain activity. It's called a trust activity. So they have to close their eyes and walk around the circle of everyone, hoping that they won't let them walk off the stage, and they'll keep them in the circle. So it's a trust activity. And Brandon goes first, and it's funny because, he closes his eyes and everything, and all of a sudden he like walks toward Kiki and gives her a hug. I thought it was kind of cute.
The purpose. Yep, there you go. Just keep walking. Walk all the way to the edge. Walk to the edge. Oh.
Alexis is last to go, and she's like, oh, I got trust issues. And I'm thinking, girl, Chris didn't like that answer. He did not like that answer.
It showed me another thing about her character traits. You're not even giving this new opportunity to learn something a try.
And then they did a couple other activities, that helped build up their communication skills, communication abilities, things like that. Then on the way home, we see Brandon and Kiki, they're talking, and Kiki's mentioning that, she doesn't really come from an affectionate family. That's why she's not that affectionate, because Brandon, kind of was telling her, I wish you were more affectionate.
Her behavior, it kind of makes me upset because it makes me wonder if she even likes me.
And while they're having this convo, all you can see is Clavassi and Tati just like tonguing each other down in the back seat right behind them. Anyway, Kiki also mentions that she's having a hard time opening up to Brandon, compared to being online versus in person. Plus, it's obvious, she's still trying to get over her ex that she broke up with 4 months ago while she was dating Brandon for 4 years. Girl. Anyway, so they end up playing a game when they get home where everyone has to write down the couple's names of the question that's being asked. They get asked a question, and then they have to write down the couple who reminds them of that question. So one of the questions was, what couple has the most secrets? And y'all, I found out that everyone in the house pretty much knows that Clavassi got a newborn kid, except for Tati.
Clay, he has a whole child that Tati doesn't know about.
And I'm just like, this is so bad. This is horrible. I'm just so embarrassed for her. He got her walking around thinking everything good. Everybody knows everything ain't good but her. It's just I can't. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like if I was there as a girl, with my boo or whatever, my internet boo or whatever, and I'm developing these relationships with these girls because we're going through the same experience, I'm gonna want to tell her. Obviously I know it's not my place, but as someone who's developing a friend, I would feel guilty. If it got to the point where I couldn't take it anymore, I'd be like, yo, Clavassi, you need to tell this girl what's going on, that you got a newborn baby, or I'm about to tell her after dinner. Point blank period. I'm telling her after dinner. And that's on seat that's bare. It's all, if you know, you know.
I thought it was a cute game. It's not that cute.
Anyway, we see Brandon and Kiki talking, and they basically just have this mutual understanding that they, they both like each other and they still want to continue, we can know each other and working on the relationship. And then we go to Brittany and Ty, and Ty actually apologizes for his tone the day before, when he was yelling across the pool. He apologized for his tone and delivery, but he did not, he said he wasn't going to apologize for what he said to her.
I don't apologize for not fixing you a drink when you want it.
He also goes on about saying he's not there to cater to her, but the thing about it is, from what she was telling us, it seems like before they even got there, when they were saying virtually screen to screen, he was telling her, oh, I'm gonna cater you, I'm gonna make you breakfast, I'm gonna do this for you, I'm gonna do it for you. How you gonna get mad that she get mad that you ain't doing that? That's what you said she was gonna do. That's what you said she was gonna do, and you gonna get upset because she upset about that? About what you said you was gonna do and you not doing it? Come on, Ty. And this is what I'm talking about. You be saying, men, they say they're gonna do these things, and they act like we got amnesia or something. We not gonna remember. We are women, we remember everything. Come on, you can't just be saying this, so you're gonna do it, you're not gonna do it. He just goes on talking about, I want a partner who I can do things for and who does things for me because I do things for them. I don't know, something about that. It just sounded too transactional. And I've experienced that before. It just sounded too transactional. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. I just want you to want to do things for me, and then vice versa. It shouldn't be tick for tack. No, it just sounded way too transactional to me. Anyway, the argument kind of continues, and she's just like, oh, you just want to joke all the time. You don't even want to pay attention to me. You just want to he with everybody else. You're not paying attention to me. You're not taking me seriously, blah, blah, blah.
That's what I'm saying.
You want to play and joke and cook,
right.
and that's what you want to do, and be condescending.
And I completely get her annoyance and frustration with that. So that's just how that conversation went. Soon after, we see that Ty's brother and Brittany's mom actually come to visit, and Ty basically tells his brother hey, I feel like I'm not enough for her. Oh, Brittany tells her mom basically everything she's been saying about Ty. He's too concerned with everybody else, entertaining everybody else. He doesn't pay enough attention to me, and this and that. And then they all finally meet, all four of them, Ty's brother, Britt's mom, Britt, and Ty. They all talk or whatever. And Britt's mom just kind of gets in there. She's like, Ty, well, why aren't you paying attention to her? Why aren't you giving her the attention that she needs and that she deserves? And he's like, oh, I can't do that every day.
I can't just every day outdo what I did the previous day. Every day outdo what I did the previous day. And why not?
So Britt's mom calls him out on that and is like, what do you mean you can't? Why not?
My husband impresses me every day. Every single day.
Yes, let him know, Brittany's mom. That's on period, okay? Every single day. He's talking about, oh, I can't do it every day. Like, what are you talking about? Anyways, Ty says he's going to work on paying more attention to Brittany, and Brittany says she's going to work on more patience. He ends up giving her foot massage, and they talk, and everything seems really good with them for now. And you know what? I don't really know how I feel about them. Like, I mean, they seem like they could work, but I don't know. It just seems like Ty, he needs to start doing what he said he's going to do. That's really what I'm standing on. Like, accountability. Like, do what you say you're going to do. Especially if I'd even ask you to do it. You just over here volunteering this information. Like, you seem like you just kind of telling me what you think you want to hear, what you think I want to hear. I'm gonna need you to do what you said you're gonna do. And then lastly, we see Kiki and Brandon. They're talking outside or whatever, and Kiki admits, like, you know, she's finding it hard to open up to him.
Like, because I've gone through the situation with my ex, we were together for about 8 years. We ended because of some infidelity, and it really broke my heart.
So to Brandon, he's just thinking like, okay, she don't like me. That's how you think, she don't like me. But really, that's really what it is. She's still getting over her ex, who she just broke up with 4 months ago, who she was with for 8 years, and who she may still be in love with.
Are you still in love with your ex?
Why would you ask me am I still in love with my ex?
Let me know what y'all think about this episode. To be honest with you, I feel like it was a little boring compared to the first 4 episodes, but I mean, it was cool, whatever. But anyway, let me know what y'all think, and I will see y'all next time with episode 6.